We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Cincinnati Reds and the Machine. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Nolan Ryan is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Leading off tonight for
in now for the Reds, Kenny Lofton. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddy Freeman. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. He swings and grounds it to short, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Line toward right center. Jones arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Throw over to the bag. Robinson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's not going to get him as he swipes second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Shane Bieber will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, was he super good in his last one, a complete game shutout, a true gem. He certainly would like to repeat that performance here.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the machine, the right fielder, Ken
The pitch.
Griffey.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Reds will have his terrific speed to contend with at first right out of the chute.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Roll, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside the throw. And he is in there. A runner at second, nobody out. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Evans on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Maddie, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. So he's aboard following the 2-out base hit, and here in the penultimate month of the season, look up that word in your summer homework, kids. It's time to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. At the plate, Andrew Jones, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Morgan ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Robbie Grossman. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate now, Dwight Evans. No balls and one strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good curveball. Strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down and ordered. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Tony Quinn.
Tony Quinn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yep. Ball 1, no strike. Yeah. Got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounded to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Coming to the plate now, Benito Santiago. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping in, Nolan Ryan, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Here's the 1-1. Line drive to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr., as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the 0-1. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. So now to the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Popped him up. Molitor is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Shane Bieber comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Cincinnati, the center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Line toward right center. Griffey is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Takes just 4 pitches to set down the Reds. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Molitor. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Hit hard towards center. Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Number 8.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
Runner's back. Standing in now, Joe Morgan, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Andrew Jones is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here it comes, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready now, Tony Quinn. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. He's set, here it comes. Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Now the relay home. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Into the box now, Cal Ripken. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This pitch is popped up. Robinson will put this one away, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2 to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Striding in, Freddy Freeman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And the pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point this season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. In his career, Anderson is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Griffey. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Benito Santiago. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate, Nolan Ryan. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes. Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. He's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30, Griffey.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ken Griffey. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman, Molitor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. Leading off the inning, Robbie Grossman, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Digging in to try it again, Dwight Evans. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jorge Alfaro will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in now, Adalberto Mondesi, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Shane Bieber is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Bieber is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Reds strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the 2nd baseman, Joe Morgan.
The 2nd baseman.
First pitch on its way.
Morgan.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2-0 now. Here it comes.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as they move on top 4-0.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Now batting, center fielder.
To the plate now, Andrew Jones. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. No outs, nobody on. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Evans has it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. The pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Evans on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Now at the plate, Tony Quinn. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And he popped him up. Anderson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kenny Lofton. And Dan he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Griffey. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Robinson. 1-for-2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Sinker to open the AB, and there for strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Guys, you know what we call that? We call that turn and burn. That's a bullet single down the third baseline. Third baseman's not able to make that play, can't make that play. He's playing almost bunt defense, fearful of having to come get something. That ball was hit way too hard.
Freddy Freeman started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Here's a look over to first. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
As a look, now the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They're down 4-0. Keegan Aiken enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 45, Keegan Aiken.
So striding in, Cal Ripken, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
Aiken, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level. And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Line toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nolan.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Ryan. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Here's Robbie Grossman. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. Dwight Evans is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Soft grounder left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up. Low for ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Griffey. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Griffey. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
The second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. New inning set to get underway, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And he struck him out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Eric Hosmer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Eric Hosmer.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers, 9 driven in. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Machine lead it 4-0. Cody Hoyer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Cody.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Andrew Jones.
For Indiana, the center fielder, Andrew.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Tony Gwynn is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Weak roller right side. Reined in. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
I want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show. Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
At the plate now, Brian Anderson. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. There's one. Back to first, but it's right by him. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. And it's fouled away. 2 out here and a runner at second. The Reds down to their last strike. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Machine have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
4-0 the score tonight. Indiana, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Nolan Ryan records his 18th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 4 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Reds, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.